Good morning, good morning. Gave me a new name now. My name is Puddin'. I love it. Shout out to Philly. Y'all know I know people from everywhere, especially here in Charlotte. You know, a lot of people been coming to Charlotte to try to uplift their lives. But no matter where you go right now, things is rough. You know, today we're gonna talk about fumbling your bag. That's what we're gonna talk about today. People, when God presents something to you, you know, He don't present it for you to be jealous or I gotta be where this person is. Sometimes God presents things so you can see your worth. So you can understand what you need to do with your life and get straight. People don't realize that time waits for no one. And I've been putting in work since for a very, very long time. Way before the music career, you know. And, you know, I tell people who I am. And, you know, you don't always tell them. I don't always tell them, like, in the beginning. I try to wait. I mean, some people, you know, I do let them know certain things, but not everything. And the reason being is because if people know everything and know everything that you do and how much power you have, they will use you, and you want true unconditional love, you know, and you get to see how people is, you know, when they see you to be a regular person, you know. This is why we do what we do, you know, meaning on the note of some of us do walk amongst the others because we want to give love and show people success and give them that ladder to step on, you know. Like if there's a person that wanted to come up, you know, and he kept fumbling me, you know. And I tried to tell him who I was. He didn't want to accept, you know, who I was. His theory was I'm going to treat it any kind of way and still get what I want. In actuality, he's not going to get anything, you know, especially if he tell him my name, because they're going to say, okay, well, why she ain't messing with you, or why she hasn't showed you. You know, so that's the downside to it. You know, we watch in this industry. You know, it's sad that it's done like that, but that's just the way it's done. You know, you have to start at the bottom, and if you've been blessed to get it, you're supposed to hold on to it. You know, you know how hard it is to make a mark in this industry? It's not easy. You know, it's just not easy. And people think that, you know, oh, if I start drama with her, or if I do this to her, you know, I'll get, because they think, see, this is the thing. They think 50 Cent is behind everything I do. And no, he's not. I try to tell y'all, and I've told y'all 1,000,001 times, okay? Back in the day, when they presented, G-Unit first came out, I opened the wall for them to come to Buffalo. And once we opened that wall for them to come to Buffalo, they went to Canada because I was popular in Canada. Lloyd Banks walked the streets of Buffalo, so we honored him because he wasn't afraid to walk the streets with us. Before 50 Cent and G-Unit got big, we was making money off their name because I was running through the city saying, I love them, I love them, I love their music. They gangsters. I would jump out my car and dance in the middle of the street off of 50 Cent in the game. This is how we turned these niggas up. 50 owed me. When I came to him and I said, do you know who I am? He didn't even know who I was. Just because I wasn't at the top of music don't mean I wasn't making stuff shake on the ground. I was hanging out with the NFL players. Make it make sense. And this is what I try to explain to these people. Like, you know, all y'all see is the money. But if you want to make money, you got to follow the rules. There's rules to this. Buffalo City saw where I was going. They said, we like where she going. I ain't know where I was going. I was surviving and helping the community. That's what I was doing. And made myself popular doing it. However, the politicians opened up that door. Once the politicians open up the door for you, everybody's going to know who you are. And that's just what it is. People, if a person of my character and my power tell you, listen, I'm going to help you beat some of these stairs that you miss, you better take that. Because the bottom is a rough road. If you broke, you ain't going nowhere. And that's just what it is. Okay? And in this industry, and it's especially the music industry, if you're not married, you're not moving up to certain levels. That's just what it is. If you're not in a stable relationship, you're not moving to the next level. That's why I stepped in and helped 50. If you listen to our song, I'm the man. I say I'm the wife. And then I came back and I let y'all know I did that to help him because he was not going to get back up. That's the way it works. You have to follow the rules. They like family as public figures. Not single men whoring around, being everywhere, doing negative stuff, being in the clubs. That's not what they like. I'm telling y'all how to get the success. Y'all choose, y'all want to do it y'all way. Then do it y'all way. Been there, I've been there, done that. Okay? I've been on the entertainment side. I've been on the work world side. If I'm telling you something, it's because I've experienced it. This is why I make these podcasts, to try to help you guys. But y'all don't listen. And then y'all get jealous. God brought it to you not for you to be jealous. God brought it to you because he wanted you to act on it. That's why. But because your faith in God is not strong enough, you overlook the facts. I mean, make it make sense, people. How stupid can you be? And that's just what it is. I have to call it how I see it. Don't fumble your own bag. And that's what y'all do. And then y'all get angry when you see this person doing this and that person doing that. Now you want to be jealous. Now you want to hurt them. You want to kill them. But God presented it to you down the line if you were sincere at the time. Because God gives us everything we ask for. But we can also block our blessings. And people that's with you and around you can also block your blessings. So you got to get rid of them. Now, if you want to be selfish and live a selfish life, God don't like selfish people. So, being that God don't like selfish people, He'll strip you of everything. So you'll be at the bottom. And you got to work your way right back up. And that's just what it is. Y'all allow other human beings to teach y'all to put yourselves in a demon hole. In hell is what I'm trying to say. The moment that you realize that whatever people are telling you is not right, that's the moment you need to leave them alone. I don't give a damn if it's family, friends, sisters, brother, it don't matter. You need to leave them alone. Because you're going to be hindered for the rest of your life. When you're given a second chance of life, you take that. It's like, I had my first child when I was 16 years old. I didn't know how to be a mother. I was a child myself. So me and my daughter, we really grew up as like sisters. My mother was the mother. And we were sisters, even though I took care of her. Because I worked hard to take care of my oldest daughter. She didn't want for nothing. And anybody in New York and Harlem can tell you, my daughter didn't want for nothing. Just like the rest of my kids. However, but she looked up to my mother because my mother was the oldest person, was an older person. I was a kid to her. So she followed a lot of the traits of my mother. You know, it's nothing I could do about that. That's why we tell people don't have babies young. Because they're going to look up to someone else. And the parent is supposed to be the number one source of a child's love. Okay? But when God gave me the second chance to have another daughter, I said, God, you're giving me a second chance. I'm going to do it right this time. I'm going to make sure that my daughter gets everything that she deserves as a young adult in this hard world. the time I had my son, I knew what being a mother was about. So he got to get, some of that motherly love. That's why he's out here and he's soaring, because I taught him some things I wish I didn't teach him, like working so hard, but, it is what it is at this point, because that's who I am, However, he know when I tell him something, he knows if he's done wrong, because sometimes he be fumbling the bag too. And I tell him all the time, like, how you gonna inherit all of this power and money, and you fumbles the bag? You fumbles the bag too. So he's guilty of it as well. So I don't knock a person for going through their learning process, because everyone has to be taught. And I tell y'all that all the time. Everyone has to be taught, especially if you've never been in a certain industry. This is the way it goes. They're looking at me crazy because, like, I want to sell my trademark. And I'm a creator. That's what I've always been. You're not going to stop me from being a creator. No one can stop me from being a creator because it's in my soul. So even if I sold the diamond way today, I'm going to create something else next year. That's who I am. I'm a creator. I'm the one that get people going, get people started. That's what I do. That's what I've been hired to do in this industry. Everybody has a job to do, even though they do music or whatever else. On the outside and the sidelines, everyone has a job to do. My job is to create and teach while I make music. If you listen to my music, there's always a learning lesson in every song. I might talk shit in some of the songs, but somewhere in there, there's something for you to learn. Because that's what I've been hired to do. Everybody has their own job in this industry. And that's just what it is. I had to even teach 50 to tone down the drama because it's killing you. People don't like drama. We're in a new world. That was back in the day. Stress kills. So we getting away from that. Have y'all noticed? He don't get on there talking crap about people because I told him enough. They have told him enough. They had to back me and tell him, cut the shit. Or we're going to cut you. It don't matter how big you are. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then they will cut you. It's that simple. This is big business, people. This business has been here for years and years and years and years. People don't have time for nonsense. If they ask you to do something, you do it. Just like ASCAP tells us, we want y'all to stay healthy. They have a whole, ASCAP has a class that we could take. I haven't taken it because I stay healthy anyway. I try to. Even though I let this job beat me down. But I try to. Because that's my job too. So I got to follow their rules as well. And their rules say, we need you to do this in order for you to continue to put your music on here, and we take our time and our people to look for who's taking your music and playing it and get your paper. So I would follow the rules, because my name stay on somebody's desk. I don't know who desk, but it stay on somebody's desk. Saying, wait a minute, hold on, that's Miss JJ's update, guys. Give me that. I'm an active artist. It don't stop, people. They have a paper, just like when I retired from Frito-Lay. They also have documentation that you got to fill out when you retire. So then they close the case. We ain't looking for her music no more. She retired. We can look for it, but not as heavy. Because it's like a remembering game, you know. Oh, they playing so-and-so. Let's go see if so-and-so music is out there being played anywhere else. But we can snatch the money. And some companies, I would assume, just sends it. Like, okay, I know this person, you know, have family, or whatever the case may be. Let's send them. We know they in ASCAP already. Let's send them the money. This is who they work with. This is their royalty team. I've done so much, you know, in my life, and it's not because I begged people or slept with people. I worked hard, and people watched. Just like when I joined the National Association for Professional Women. I was going to work every single day. Every day. Minding my business, working hard, bringing in that money for Frito. And I get a call. I got a call from the Eastern Stars. I got a call from the National Association for Professional Women. And they were always saying, we want you to join our organization. We love what you do. And I said, really? So y'all been watching? They didn't know I was actually hiding. I was just trying to be a regular old person. So I decided to join the National Association for Professional Women. Do some work with them. And, you know, I never joined the Eastern Stars. I was supposed to. Out of Maryland. And then when I came here to Charlotte, because my dad is a Mason, I spoke to them, and I was going to join, but my life is so hectic that I couldn't fit them in the schedule. And that's just the God honest truth. Because I'm always doing something. I have to stay active in this industry. And that's just what it is. You know, that's just the way it works. You know, but when you have somebody in your corner, or somebody that is in the industry, and it's something that you want to do while they're available, you better take it. While you got your hands on them, you better take it. Because the moment that you fumble that bag, it's going to be a long time before you get someone else to help you get up that ladder faster. And that's just what it is, people. We don't have time to play games. We trying to get money and do our jobs. We have jobs to do. I'm a family woman. I can't be a family woman without a man. You know, the guy that I told you I was saying that we wasn't in a relationship, His theory is, why do you want a man so bad? Why do I want a man so bad? For one, I don't want a man that bad because that means there's more work I have to do. However, I need a man because that's the way God designed it. And I believe in God heavy. So I have to follow the rules of my God. Second off, I work for the music industry. And if I want to go up the next level of ladder, I have to have a husband because I'm a family woman. That's the way it works. All of the successful people, and it's always been like this, have husbands or wives at home. That's the only way you can become successful. Reason being is because you're not dealing with outside entities. It's just you and that person in your family. And you're focused on them and them only. That's the way it works. Y'all can't change the way it works. All the biggest stars right now are in relationships. Then they tell me, oh, well, we want you to be natural. These are the people on the ground. I'm sorry, I can't. When my hair grow, I'll cut it. When my hair grow back, I'll be natural for a little while until they say, we need some weaves and wigs sold. Put it on. This one. That's what being a public figure in the industry is about. Even when you have a contract or you've been signed by a label, they tell you, put that on. Get out there. We say they're going to like it. This is what we do. We have a job to do. I work at Amazon. They give us t-shirts. Put that on. I'm like, well, I don't want to wear this. Oh, well, just put that on. Same with Frito. They gave me all kind of coats and hats and shirts. Put that on. You work for me. Put that on. And we put it on. That's every company. That's every industry. It doesn't change from industry to industry. If they're not telling you, we want you to go kill yourself, that's what your job is. We ain't worried about nothing else. You said put the shirt on. All right, I'll put the shirt on. It's easy. Wash my tail, put the shirt on my head, put it on. If I don't want to wear it outside, I don't wear it outside. I put on something else. After the fact. I mean, this is just how it is, people. And y'all have to understand that. Stop making things harder than what it is. Stop fumbling your bag over stupidity. And that's what I'm saying. I just want you guys to be able to survive and stop being jealous of others and help yourselves. And the other thing, Charlotte, I know y'all listen heavy because I get the numbers. Okay? So I know y'all listening. I saw y'all tearing up a Walmart. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. We don't tear up other people's property. That's not what makes Charlotte lit. If you want to make Charlotte lit, okay, you go downtown and you look at the sky, the skyline, and say our city is beautiful. We beautiful. Look at us. We getting money. We look good. That's what makes Charlotte lit. Now, I don't know who team y'all are tearing up Walmart, but y'all not on my team. Because my girls look good. All of us. When I first came to Charlotte, we was number 10 of the ugliest women in the country. And now we number 5. I'm taking it to number 1. And I'm going to tell y'all again, we bougie. Y'all need to accept that. If you don't know how to be bougie, get online and start looking at the ladies. Not the ones fighting, acting a fucking mess. That's not what we do. We can't bring money to our city when we fighting and it's all over online. This is why we so broke. Because there's no money in our city. Y'all gonna make me leave. Because I can go back with the bougies. Believe it. Where the money at. There's nothing to it but to do it, and they waiting on me anyway. Because they see only a little bit of elevation. Like, what the hell is going on? Y'all need to get it together. As simple as that. And I'm talking to the black people. Get it together. Have some type of coof. As my grandmother used to say that. All you want to do is do your job, work hard. We work hard, we play hard. Some people playing hard is getting drunk and high, whatever. And then you got other people play hard that go shopping. From the kids to the adults. Y'all gonna stop that ghetto damn shit. I got a necklace on my neck right now. Said my birds are shining. Do I gotta take it off? And I saw that shit yesterday and it hurt me to my heart. I gotta know they ain't out there tearing up the damn Walmart. Our number 1 store to shop at. Are y'all crazy? And then gotta cross it, Charlotte. That's embarrassing to our city. Well, y'all, I'm back in the trenches again. Meaning my job, I'm late, tired. You don't want to let us rest a day. Shout out to Frito-Lay on that one. They always make sure we rest. Number 1 key to having productive employees. It's number 1 key. If you want your employees to work hard all the time and be productive all the time, they have to rest. Number 1 key. But of course, some of these companies don't get it. They work you till they can't work you no more. Make it make sense. That's not the way it's done in this industry. We're not training people to fail. We're training them to win and be winners with every organization they decide to be with. And that's just what it is. Understand the way it's done. You can't hurt people and think that you're going to get anything good out of it. It doesn't work that way. You create bad karma. For yourself. For your company. I used to like to work at Frito. I miss Frito so much. I mean, they've done some negative things too, you know. But when it came to my well-being and my survival, you know, they wanted to make sure that I stayed healthy, you know. And the first thing they would say is when we walk through the door, especially during NFL push week, they'll say, thank you for coming to work. Because you could have made the choice to say, I'm not going because I'm too tired or I'm burnt out. Well, guys, I gotta go in here and slave to get this money because I gotta survive as well. You know, just because I have titles, I'm not rich. I got bills out the way, and they gotta be paid. And I have children that I have to take care of. You know, so with that being said, I gotta work. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Maybe Friday. I got one more day of work, so I'll probably talk to y'all Friday. And y'all take care of yourselves. I don't want to see no more drama out there like I've seen. I don't want to see that no more. Our women are bougie, and I'm gonna continue to say it. We bougie. In other words, you don't have to be hanging with people. You can be by yourself. But we ain't out here with all that drama. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.